Hello and welcome back to Stay Tuned with D.Rey. In recent years, one of the most powerful weapons that Villanova has had is the freshmen. And this past year's class did not disappoint at all. All three contributed to the national championship run. Please help me welcome COLLIN Gillespie, Jermaine Samuels, and DHAMIR COSBY-ROUNDTREE. So before we say anything, I believe in transparency, so I'm going to admit that I just butchered your name. Is it Gillespie or Gillespie?
Gillespie.
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 Okay. All right. Like I said, I wasn't about to sit there and act like I ain't just do that and just keep it moving. So how y'all doing today, man? Y'all good?
Good.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. I like that. Good. Just real quick answers. Yeah, we good, man. We good. So about a year ago, y'all were about to pretty much wrap up y'all first summer session. You know, y'all went through 2 months of pretty much what it's like to be in college without all the students here. You know, you're on campus working out. Weightlifting's a little more difficult than it would be during the season, obviously, because you're trying to put on some weight and get acclimated. And the learning curve was probably, you know, huge. Fast forward the clocks, a year later, y'all are national champions. So just please, we're going to go down the line and just talk about what this last year was like for you. We're going to start with you, Collin.
For me, it was a great experience. I mean, coming into the program, not knowing what to expect at first, but in the summer, it really helped me get some experience of what it was going to be like during the year. And then just playing with that group of guys, a lot of upperclassmen, guys that have been in the program for a while. So it was a good experience for me to have that run throughout the NCAA tournament and then come away with a national championship.
Okay.
As for me, it was also a great experience. I mean, I never played with on such a high level, and also playing so hard every day, bringing it every day. You know, I had a lot of challenges in front of me as far as the guys I was playing every day, as far as Mikal, Dante, Amari, every day. So just taking that in and learning from it. I mean, now I see what the standards is like and what it takes to be a Villanova basketball player. So we'll go from there.
And, you know, you was talking about how around this year everybody was kind of playing and getting acclimated. Well, I was hurt until around about this time, and I just started to lift and play and move around and everything all over again. So it took me a lot to learn everything from the end of the summer towards the beginning of the year. So it was a good experience, you know, helping the older guys, kind of helping us out, helping me out, especially trying to get everything.
Okay. So, you know, speaking of the older guys, everybody, all the young guys, you know, all the young boys get a nickname from the older guys. Now, obviously, if the name is not PG, we're going to keep it off the show. But we're just going to go back down the line, starting with you, DHAMIR. And what is the nickname that was either given to you or you came here with that everybody kind of just rolled with?
Dada was a nickname I kind of came in with. But early, Kels would call me Delphia.
Delphia.
I mean, that's it.
Mikal. No surprise there. Jermaine?
Just Maino, Mainski, Maine.
Just any. You take Maine and put anything at the end.
Don't forget Clips.
Yeah,
Clips.
Well, no upperclassman called me, but he started the nickname Clips.
He started the nickname Clips.
It came from him.
Like I said, we're gonna keep it PG.
He shot the ball a lot.
He shot the ball a lot.
So basically, you know,
you shot a lot of shots.
So
you know, and if we're talking about a shooter, you have a lot of clips.
Yes.
Okay. Collin?
The young bull.
The young bull.
Yeah, I came into college. I was 18.
Yeah.
For the whole year, I just turned 19 June. So,
okay. All right. Well, happy belated. I'm sorry I didn't sing you anything.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right. So, Collin, you said that you were your nickname was the young bull. Nobody called you anything else.
CG.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
You don't
besides
think,
you.
Yeah, me.
You call me Collin.
Yeah, I call you Collin. I call you by your government. I think that's respectful. Yes. No one, you know, it was a fella who went here a little bit before you from the Chamonix.
Don't.
He just you look like him. So it's just no one ever. You weren't anywhere and got mistaken for this fellow. You had to say it. It's like Voldemort. You have to say it. I can't say it.
No.
No one called you Arch Collin?
Not once.
No one.
Not once.
All right. Well, I have a funny story about that. So, my senior year, because obviously y'all came in right after I graduated. You know, we were around each other a lot last summer. You know, with me working out still, getting ready to play overseas, and y'all just coming in. So rewind back a little before that, my senior year, we're in the locker room, and we had a game against Georgetown. It was home, and we kind of let the lead slip at the end, which is something that is not okay. And coach was telling us about ourselves, letting us know that we have to keep our foot on the gas. And I have my head down, and he's talking to us, about how like we really have to make sure we stay focused as a team, and that we can't slip like that at the end. I have my head down, and I'm thinking to myself as I'm looking at my peripheral, there's several guys in here, but the one guy I'm really upset that I've ruined his comeback was Arch, man. Arch came back to see us. His season had just ended, and I was like, man, he really, he came back to see us. His first game back, he got to hear about how the captains after him, are slipping somewhat. And, we're talking about that. I'm just like, man, I really wish this could have been better for Arch. And I look up, and it's you. And it's you. And I'm just sitting there like, no, it's no way. So you're telling me at no point this year did anybody ever mistake you for Arch?
This year? Nah. Not mistaken me.
Oh, man. All right. Well, that's incredible. I'm actually going to keep prying at him while we take a break for this answer. And we're here on Stay Tuned with D.Rey. We'll be right back. Hello, and welcome back to Stay Tuned with D.Rey. I was at Collin all break, and he's sticking with his answer. No one called him Arch. All right, we're going to change gears a bit. So, obviously, you guys are a bit younger, but we're still somewhat in the same generation. We're still close. And, video games were huge. So, I have to ask y'all, have y'all caught on to this Fortnite wave? I'm going to be completely honest with you. Y'all are going to educate me on this because I have no idea what exactly this game is besides something that is become just as big as that Pokemon Go thing a couple years ago. So have y'all caught on to the Fortnite wave?
Maine's your guy.
Maine is the...
I got onto it pretty early last year.
Okay.
And
Major Maine. So what is it? What is it? If you're the guy, please elaborate on what Fortnite is.
So Fortnite is basically a free-for-all, 100 people in one big map.
Mm-hmm.
The circle gets smaller as time goes on, so eventually you're going to have to run into these people.
Okay.
And so everyone has the special abilities to build.
Okay.
And so you scavenge what you can as far as weapons, which ones are better, which one's more suit for you. Mm-hmm. And you try to make it to the end.
Okay. So
a good comparison is the Hunger Games. If you've ever seen the Hunger Games, it's like the Hunger Games.
Yeah. The thing where they throw up the three and they start whistling. Yeah. I didn't watch it, but I got the gist of it. I know they whistle when they do that. Somebody in the crowd out there is doing it. Chris Jenkins in the crowd. He out there throwing up the Hunger Games. That's not a gang sign, is it? We're not a get. Okay, all right, cool. Just don't want to. We're not affiliated. But all right. So what? That sounds interesting. That sounds cool. It sounds simple. Why has it caught so much traction? Like, why has it just blew up as much as it did? Because you can't go anywhere. And you can't, like, our my former teammate, alum Josh Hart, he's huge with that. And I want to ask him, like, what is it? But y'all here first. I'm going to ask y'all, what is it that made it catch fire so quickly?
I think it's the fact that you think you can get better every time.
Okay.
Like, you come in, say, 25th place. You're like, I was almost there. I'm almost close to top 10. I'm almost there. Top 5.
Out of 100 people.
Out of 100 people.
Okay. And does every game start with 100 people?
Every game. I mean, yeah, every game starts with 100 people.
So how do you? Because I got to be honest, I don't have 100 friends, and I don't think I have 100 contacts in my phone. How in the world do y'all gather up this 100 people that are playing at the same time?
It's like playing online.
It's like
so
random.
It's like
there's always somebody online.
There's always people
because
online.
it's worldwide, so it's always somebody online. So you might be playing against such and such from Japan. And he's in the middle of his day, and you got practice in the morning, but you're going to get a quick thing of Fortnite in. Not that any of y'all would do that. Y'all more responsible than that, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Cool. Stick to those answers. But, yeah, like I said, I always wanted, because I see it's like everywhere. And, I don't have a gaming system myself, like I told y'all before. If I get bored, I write. I can't. I remember I was playing a game, back in, I want to say sophomore year of college, and I was playing NBA 2K. And we all know how the computer on NBA 2K is like Thanos. Like, there's no beating it. And then, I lost on a half-court buzzer beater to, like, the Nets. And, and the fact that the game made it that far upset me because I'm pretty sure I had Golden State. And, I'm like, what in the world is going on? And then lose on the half-court buzzer beater, I cock back with the controller and get ready to throw it at the TV. And I stop, and I have this out-of-body experience where I realize you're getting too old for this. If you can't control yourself enough to stop from cocking back your controller and throwing it at your TV, maybe this game isn't for you. And I just walked away cold turkey from video games completely. You know, just a little anecdote for y'all. But yeah, I didn't, like I said, I've always been interested, especially with the younger guys. I follow all y'all on social media, and I just see constantly, it's like Fortnite. Where we landing, bro? I think that's one of the sayings and all of that. What is that about, the whole where we're landing? Do you like parasail in?
You like kind of like jumping off a bus.
So they
kind of
like a bus.
It's like a bus. It's like attached to a parachute, and it's like kind of like got everybody on it. So you jump off, and then you could land where you want to land at on the map.
So it's a real weird game.
So there's a flying bus that drops y'all off.
The party bus.
The party bus. And they haven't gotten in trouble with the Disney movie Sky High. That had a flying. Is it a cheese bus? It's like a coach bus.
Nah, it's
like a school bus.
Yeah, it's a cheese bus.
No, it's not a cheese though. It's a blue one.
It's a blue. Okay, so it's a blue cheese bus, and they just kick you out the bus, and they give you a parachute, obviously, because otherwise you'd be, you know, there'd be 99 people if you didn't have a parachute, and so on and so forth. And then you just get down there and start building and shooting.
Get your guns.
Get what you can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. That I don't get it. It sounds amazing. It's just I guess one of the things. It's like a joke. Like you had to be there. Like you got to figure it out. Like, it sounds incredible. It's just I'm just run y'all back what y'all have told me. 100 guys get together at any time of the day, and 100 of them somehow end up on a blue cheese bus. And we call it a cheese bus because the yellow bus that we always used to get picked up from school. But, you know, not blue cheese isn't like the wing dip. But a blue cheese bus picks up 100 guys, which is a long bus. Right. And then 100 guys parasail out of this blue cheese bus onto a map that shrinks as time goes on. And as the map shrinks, your job is to shoot as many people as you can without getting shot while building forts.
The forts is to stop them from shooting you.
And to get high ground. So you can have the leverage. You can have the advantage over
your opponent. Yeah, okay.
So that's what that's
You're not really like building a house or anything like that with that.
No,
and this is what has the world just at its knees for this game.
Yes.
I was like that. I was just like you a couple weeks ago. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. You heard it first from the class of 2021. This is why Fortnite is such a big thing. The blue cheese bus drops 100 guys off, and they all just go at it until someone wins. Thank you so much, fellas, for being on the show, man. Y'all seem like a very vibrant group. I love that the program is left in y'all hands, and thank you for carrying on tradition, man. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool.
Thank you.
We're here. Stay tuned with D.Rey, and stay tuned. I don't get it.
That's why it's so catchy.